Hey guys, welcome back. I had to do part 2 on the thankfulness because I ran out of space on my phone. I have too many videos on here, so I've been trying to clean it out. So I kind of got cut off at the point where I was like, it doesn't get easier, which sounds horrible, and that's totally not what I mean. I just mean, like, for parents, you have kids, right? Well, when they're no longer in diapers and they're no longer drinking bottles, it's easier. But then now they talk back and they run around. So it gets harder. It's like it gets easier in one way and then challenging in another way, because would we really continue to evolve if we weren't challenged? Just like I saw a video recently, some guy was talking about a man should want to be challenged by his woman, because then he wouldn't be really growing if he didn't have that. So it's the same thing. We want to be challenged in life. And so we can't be like, oh, I never want to struggle again, because I guess you can. It could be, it gets easier in some ways. Like, let's be more spiritual for a minute for the people that are like the light workers. It gets easier in the way that it starts becoming like a dream. Like, we are dream workers. We think something like, oh, well, it costs me to manage my life is such and such amount of money, and then a couple days later in the mail you get something that says you're going to be getting that kind of money, or all kinds of different things. I'm just using an example I can relate to because it happened for me, and it came in a way that was not what I was expecting. It wasn't what I wanted, but I needed the money and it came. So sometimes we don't even realize what we're asking for. We're just saying, oh, it only costs me this much money to get by in life, and I can make that happen. And then the universe goes, yeah, you can. And you might even do better than that now, because you have that guaranteed, and now you can figure out what else you want to do. So we have to listen to the little things. So it gets easier in some ways and harder in others, just like parenting. Another example that came to mind was when you get a cell phone, because my mom just got a cell phone, so that was the reason I was thinking about it. When you turn it on, you don't just turn it on and start working it. It's like, just because you woke up and opened your eyes today doesn't mean that you didn't just swallow a pill. It's not red pill, blue pill. Ta-da, you're Neo. It's not like that. So anyways, okay, so when you get a cell phone, there's some things that come on a cell phone automatically I don't want on my phone. So I always ask my brother first, can I delete this? I take the junk off, right? And then I put in the programs I like, because they don't know if I like Facebook and Instagram or whatever it is I use. They don't know how much stuff I want, what apps I want on my phone. So I set my phone up. I log into my accounts. I make sure that it's all set up and easy to use. I password protect it. I set it up. So just because you opened your eyes today doesn't mean you don't have some setup work to do. And then once you get through the setup, even then you're walking, you're moving. So walking once woken, if it feels challenging to you, I encourage you to come do a session with me. Again, what sessions are like is we identify an issue, we talk about that issue, and then we do like exercises together. I give you exercises to take home. Sometimes it can just be as simple as a trust exercise, building a fire together. It's an energetic experience to build a fire together. It's trusting me that I know what I'm doing, and I'm trusting you that you know what you're doing, and communicating and teamwork. So sometimes that you might need something like that, and you might not even realize that's what I'm doing when I'm having you build the fire, or why I step back when I step back instead of helping you. So it could just be that simple, or it could be cards. Like I could do a reading. So before I started this video, I was thinking, man, I was kind of being a buzzkill saying it's never going to get easier. It does get easier, but I mean, the point is that we're not trying to get to some sort of like heaven nirvana where we never have to do anything anymore. Like, if you think about it as simply as when you retire from your job, what do you do after that? Are you bored? Do you start gardening? Do you do other things? You still do stuff. It's just different. It's not just going to be, everything's handed to me, land of milk and honey. I mean, maybe it is for you. I don't want it. I don't want it that easy. I just want to keep running. I don't have a high-pitched voice. Shut up. So before I did this video, I thought, man, I'm only trying to help. I'm not trying to be negative, because easy might not be the right word. So I got this card, Spirit of Truth, and it's upside down. Language fails me to find ways to express what I'm feeling. And I come on here and I do it in one take because I'm trying to hope that I'll feel inspired while I'm doing this video and spirit will come through me, my higher self. What? I don't know. I don't know how people will receive that. So I feel like I can just be inspired by my own inner intuition and consciousness, my deep consciousness that knows what I want to communicate to you and helps me speak that truth. But sometimes I struggle to find words because language fails us. So the reason why I think the Spirit of Truth card's upside down is because I struggle with that, to find the right words to encourage you, especially on a video. Like, I'm going to upload this video and I'm only going to do one take and it's going to be wonderful. Thankfulness. But anyways, you never know who you're going to help by just being your goofy self. So then the Dancer of Beginnings was behind that card, and I felt the need to have that, and the Shaman of Courage upside down. And the reason I thought the Shaman of Courage upside down was because I have the courage to be afraid in front of you. So I have the courage to sit here and speak even though I know language fails me, and to be vulnerable and show you that even when you're struggling, you can move through these things. You can do it. It might not necessarily get easier. It's never going to just be a lazy river experience. You're going to hit the rapids sometimes, and there's going to be work to do. It's not an easy swallow this pill and everything will be okay. It's the Jetsons kind of experience. So I think that's kind of where we went wrong. So Dancer of New Beginnings, let's just recognize that we're not waiting for our flying cars anymore, or our jetpacks, or our pill meals, or life to just be so simple. Maybe we should just go back to being more nomadic, or maybe everybody should just do what the hell they want to do. I'm just going to grab a card. Shaman song. Yep. Just sing, just dance, just play and have fun. That's what it's always about for me on these videos, and that's what I'm thankful for, is every single little opportunity I get to have fun, especially with my kids. And I'm trying to live a simpler life because memories are what's most important to me, not having a big house full of all these things that I felt like I couldn't afford. That was for me, not for anyone else. If you have things, great. I don't think you have to downsize to be happy, but I wanted to, because it made it so that I can have money when I want to go on a vacation, and I can have a great experience with my kids. So to have a simpler life every day means I get to have these awesome moments with my kids later. And then later in life, if I figure out a way to have both, that would be really awesome too. So what's most important for me is the memories. So that's my priority, is the memories with my kids. And whenever I get a chance to meet with you guys, or to just come on here and share myself authentically, those moments are really great to me too. So, yeah, be thankful, and get out there, connect with people, and even if you don't feel like you need it, you just want to hang out with me, you can hang out with me. Call me, book a session. It'll be fun. We'll have a good time. Sometimes that's what it's all about, is just making sure you have a good time, because laughter is the best medicine. Be well, be happy. Love you.